Hi, I'm Colin. Welcome to Learn Somatics. In today's video, I want to show you a variation on the startle reflex movement that kind of combines some of the curling movement with the startle reflex movement. So this movement's going to be good for releasing the abdominal muscles, the chest, freeing up the neck and shoulders a bit as well as getting a little bit into the inner thighs. So basically all the muscles that are affected by that startle reflex, which are the flexors and adductors. So the muscles of flexion and the muscles of adduction. Okay. So for this one, we're going to start knees bent, feet flat, and I'm going to shift this way a little bit so my arm can be out. So your left arm is going to be out, and you're going to put your right hand behind your head. And we're going to combine the curling action from the curl movements with the rolling of the arms from the startle reflex movements. So the curl is the elbow comes up, and then we lift the head, and we curl up by pressing our back down. And you can kind of angle the elbow a little bit to your left in this case. So we're kind of getting a slight twist. This is going to engage your abdominals a little bit into rotation, and it's going to get your chest as well. Then slowly come out. And then to that, we're going to add this rolling action of the arm down. So you're kind of, if you think about rolling your elbow, that will make your hand roll in the correct way and make your shoulder lift up in the correct way. So if you just see what I'm doing here, I'm rolling my elbow open, or the crease of my elbow open, and now I'm rolling the crease of my elbow down, and that makes my hand spin over, and it makes my shoulder pop up, and engages this chest, left side chest. Okay, so we're going to combine that movement with the curling up. So rolling the arm, elbow down, elbow in, curl up, press the back down, and from here, just press your knees together. Feel how that makes the whole thing feel like one action. So I'm contracted in my belly, contracted in my chest, and I'm contracted in my inner thighs. And from here, just slowly relax back to rest. Okay, and let's do that full movement a couple of times. It's probably going to make most sense to exhale as you do this. So elbow in, curling up, rolling the left arm in, press the knees together, pressing our back down to engage the belly. So we get some into that flexion. And then slowly unraveling back to the floor. On the next inhale, we'll repeat. Elbow in, curling up, rolling the arm in, pressing the knees together. And you can play with the angle of where you point your nose and elbow to find a position that makes the most sense for you. I feel like I want to go across myself a little bit, so that's where I'm going to go. And then slowly relax all efforts back to rest. Okay, so I was pointing my elbow a little bit across this way. We'll do one going the same side, so I'm going to keep my elbow and nose pointing a little more to the right and see how that feels. Okay, so elbow in, curl up, roll the arm in, and I'm going to direct my head and elbow a little to the right this time as I curl up. And again, just gives you a slightly different feeling. It's less diagonal in nature, a bit more straight flexion, and then you slowly come out of that as well. And we'll do another one. I'm going to aim my nose and elbow sort of straight down the center line towards my knees. So elbows in, start to curl up, roll the arm down, knees together, and now I'm pointing straight at my knees. And then slowly come on back out. Again. And I'm going to do one more back where I started, where I'm curling slightly on the diagonal. Elbow up, curl up with the head, knees together, roll the arm down, and I'm going to direct my nose and elbow a little to over here, to the left side. And then slowly back out to rest. Okay, so you can see that's kind of a hybrid of your startle reflex movement and your curling movements. Let's see how that feels. Lay out flat and take a moment. And if you've done that slowly and carefully, you should feel some more space in your abdominal muscles. You should feel a bit softer, a bit more open. And your shoulders are going to feel, they're probably going to feel a little bit different from each other because you were doing two very different things with them. One you were rolling in, the other one you were bringing the elbow in. So just notice how that feels and see if comfort has improved. You may also feel some more
softening of the inner thighs as you were pressing the knees together on that movement as well. So we're pandiculating quite a lot of musculature all in one go there. Okay, let's do the other side a couple of times so you can see what that looks like.
I'm going to scooch a little bit towards the edge of the bed here. Again, knees bent, feet flat.
This time the left hand is behind the head, and we're going to be rolling the right arm down. So again, pick up the elbow, curling up.
I'm going to point across myself again on the first one, and I'm going to roll that right arm in, flexing my belly, pressing my back down. Knees are together. I'm squeezing my knees together, and then slowly just relaxing all efforts back to rest.
Now, of course, you can't see what I'm doing with my right arm from this side, but I'm doing the same thing we did previously, where I'm just rolling that arm so the shoulder comes up and the hand spirals around. So think of rolling that elbow over, and you'll be in the right wheelhouse. Okay, let's repeat. Elbow up,
Curl up, knees together, press the back down to curl up, roll the right arm down, and you can direct the elbow and nose wherever you want. I'm going to cross myself again a little bit, and then back to rest.
Okay, now let's do what we did on the other side now. As I curl up, I'm going to point my elbow and nose a little bit more to the left side. So just outside my left knee.
Elbow up, curling up, rolling the right arm down, knees together, and I'm just pointing my nose and elbow a little to the left. And then slowly coming back out.
So by going in different directions with the nose and elbow, we're going to get into different vectors across the front of the trunk. I'm going to go straight down the middle this time. I'm going to aim my nose and elbow for my knees. Elbow up,
pick up the head, roll the arm in, press the back down to curl up, knees together, and I'm pointing straight down. And you can make adjustments when you're up to get the sensation where you want it. And then slowly relax.
And if you want, you can let your knees tip out on these. And on the next one now, I'm going to point my elbow and nose again back over across myself on the diagonals to a little outside of my right knee. Elbow in,
curling up, rolling the right arm down, press the knees together, and I'm going to point to the right. And then slowly relax back to rest.
Okay, and if there was a particular direction there of pointing the elbow and nose that you felt was useful, you can of course repeat that as many times as you like. I'm going to do one more across myself. And up.
Curling up, knees together, press your back down to curl up, and then just slowly unraveling back out, letting your right arm spiral back open and your elbow come back down. Okay, so we've done both sides. Again, you're going to lay flat. Let's see how that feels.
So now that I've done both sides, the shoulders are starting to feel much more even actually in how they're placed on the mat. Belly is more relaxed. You should feel more open through the front of the belly. And again, the inner thighs are softened up because we've engaged those adductors as we press the knees together and then slowly relax them. So it's a nice movement combining the startle reflex with the curling movements. It's going to help you release the front of the body, the front of the shoulders and the inner thighs. If you're tight in those areas, give that a try. If you're at a desk a lot, you're going to find that useful. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you like this video, you're probably going to like that one there and this one here. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.